Hi students, today we're gonna go ahead and review combining like terms. So you already watched the video and this is more like an example of what I need to see for your work. So I'm gonna give you a bunch of expressions where you have to simplify. So make sure you use different colors to represent each like term. So like terms are basically the same variable or variables. It could be more than one. It has to be the same. And then it has to also have the same exponent. Now, example, the first one. So already color coded because of time. I only have 5 minutes, so I have to make sure I do this the fastest way. So the first one, you have my like terms are going to be for negative 2x, it will be negative 4x and negative 15x. So those are my like terms. So I see that all of them are negative, so that means I can add them because they're the same sign. So if I add negative 2 plus negative 4 plus negative 15, that will give me negative 21x. So that's my first term, which is negative 21x. My next like term will be positive 3, positive 5, positive 11, and negative 15. So remember, always color code the sign that is in front of that number. Okay, so 3 plus 5 plus 11, all of them are the same sign, so I have to add them. And then I have to subtract 15, which gives me positive 4. The next like terms are negative 4x squared and positive 2x squared. Since both of them have the variable x and the same exponent, that's why they're like terms. So one is negative, the other one is positive, so that means I have to subtract them because they're different signs. So that will give me negative 2x squared. So my final answer is 21x, negative 21x plus 4 plus negative 2x squared. Okay. And again, I cannot combine the negative 21x and the negative 2x squared, even though they have the same variable. This one has an exponent of 2 and this one has an exponent of 1, so I can combine them. The next problem, my like terms, so make sure you color code them. My yellow ones are my x, positive 2x, my negative 3x. So the 2x and the x makes 3x. And this negative 3x will be 0x. So that's why here I have 0x. Now the next one is my negative 9, my negative 2, and my negative 4. So all of them are negative, so that means I can go ahead and add them because they're the same sign, and that will give me negative 15. And then the green ones are my xy. So this is a positive xy and this is a positive 2xy. So remember there's a 1 here. So it's 1xy plus 2xy. That will give me 3xy. And then I have this negative 3xy. It could be xy or yx. They have the same variable and they have this. They both have the y, both have the x. Even though they're in different order, it doesn't matter. They're still like terms. So that's why the 3xy and the negative 3xy becomes 0. Now, your final answer, you wouldn't write it like this with the zeros. You just write your final answer, the negative 15, without the 0x and the 0xy. So final answer is negative 15. Okay. And then lastly, we have 4x, positive 2x, and negative x. All of those are like terms, so that means we have to combine them. 4x plus 2x, that gives me 6x, minus x, that will give me 5x. So remember that x treated as a 1x. There's a 1 in front of that x, so it's a negative 1x. The next like term is yz and also 2zy. Even though they're in different order, they're still like terms. So if I combine those two, that will give me positive 3yz. Negative 3 and positive 8, that will give me positive 4, which is here. And then finally, the positive xyz, there's no like terms, so that means it stays like that.